Hello guys, here we start with the topic stack. So guys, before starting the lecture, please subscribe my channel. Hello guys, so here comes the first topic of linear data structure, that is stack. Now what is stack? How can we define a stack? So the stack is a linear data structure in which all insertions and deletions are made at one end, that is called the top of the stack. The last element which is inserted on the stack is the first one to be removed. So the stack will work on LIFO technique, that is last in and first out. The last element to be inserted will be the first one to be removed from the stack. There are two basic operations that are performed on stack are push and pop. Now let us understand the concept of stack, how the elements are inserted, that is pushed onto the stack, and how they are popped out, that is removed from the stack. For this we are taking an example of arranging 4 books on the table to form a stack of books. So we will first put maths book, then over that English book, over that Hindi book, and last there is SST book. So it will form a book of stack on which 4 books are placed. So we first push maths book, then English, then Hindi, and then at last we have pushed the SST book. In this way we insert the elements onto the stack. Now let us understand how the push algorithm will work on the stack. So if the stack is full, we will first check the condition for stack to be full. So if the stack is not full, then for this we check the condition for the stack to be empty. So if the stack is not full, then what we have to do is we have to insert or push an element at the top. So we have to first increase the value of the top by 1. Then we put the item on the top position on the stack that we have defined as an array. So we insert an item onto the stack. Then we will repeat the step 2, that is we have to repeat the while loop till the stack is full or we have achieved the target to fill the items on the stack. If our stack is already full, then what we have to do is we have to print just the stack is already full. Now let us understand the programming concept of how we will implement the stack using array in C programming language. Here is the programming code of push function. In this push function, we will first check for the condition to be stack is full or not by using the if loop. So we have checked if top is equal to max. Max is the maximum value of the top element or the pointer. So if the condition is false, then it will come to the else loop. To push an item onto the stack, we have to first increase the top pointer by 1 and then put the item onto the stack, because we have to first form the place on the stack and then we have to put an item on the stack. So in this way the loop will performed by using the while loop till either whole stack is full. So the output screen of the program will look like this. Each time we have to enter the item onto the stack, and at last the stack element inserted will be like this. So the 23 is the first one element and 20 is the last element which is inserted onto the stack. Now let us understand the pop operation on the stack. Now to remove or to pop out an element from the stack, we have considered again the example of stack of books. Now in this I have 4 books on the stack and my top pointer is 4, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now I have to take out the English book. Now for that I have to first remove or pop the SST book from the stack. So I have my remaining 3 books, that is Hindi, English and Maths, on the stack of the book, and I have popped it out the SST book from the stack. And now my top pointer will decrement by the value 1, and so I have popped the first book or delete the first book from the stack. Then I will repeat the step again. For this, now I will remove the Hindi book from the stack and my top pointer will point to 2 value, and then I have find my English book. So my stack will have only one book and its top value will be 1, and I will take out the English book, which is the targeted book. I have to pop it out from the stack. So in this way the pop or deletion operation will be performed on the stack. So we understand the pop algorithm of element on the stack. For this we have to check for our stack not to be empty, the condition to be first satisfied. If it is not null, that means we have to pop or delete an item from the stack. Now for this, what we have to do is we will start popping out elements from the stack. So for that I will take one temporary item for the place where I put my value of item from the stack onto it. Then I have to decrease the value of the top by 1, because I have to decrease or decrement the value of the top so that it can go to the next item onto the stack. Then repeat the step 2 until the stack is empty. Now what we will do if the stack is empty? Then we have come to the else part, where we simply print the statement that the stack is empty. So here is the programming code of popping out an element from the stack. In this programming code we have made a pop function where we first check for the condition to be stack is empty or not by using the if loop. If the stack is not empty, then we have to pop an item from the stack. So for that I have take an item variable on which I will put the stack value which is at the top of the pointer on it. Then I have to decrease 1 from the top pointer so that it will come to the next item onto the stack, and then I will print the item that is popped from the stack onto the screen. So this is how the value of the popping item will be displayed on the screen. Now we will see how the output will come printed on the output screen. So the output screen will look like as the first item to be deleted is 20. That is the last item we have inserted onto the stack. And the last item that is popped out from the stack is 23. That is, we have inserted the first element onto the stack when we perform the push operation. So hope guys you understand the concept of stack in data structure and the push and pop operations that are performed on the stack with the program code in C by using arrays. So hope this video will be informative and useful to all of you. Now let us consider the application of stack in data structure in various life fields. The stack is implemented in evaluation of arithmetic expressions and in using recursive programs, and it is also used in compiler programming where it is used for memory stack and basic operation in compiler. It is also used in reversing data and also in converting decimal to binary numbers. So these are the some example of application of stack. It is also used in various computer operations. Hope guys this lecture will be useful to all of you to understand the concept of stack and how it is implemented using array. So please like, share and subscribe my channel, and in the next lecture we will understand how the stacks are implemented using linked list.